Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining Ms. Kenji for another wonderful, inspiring art lesson. Today, we will be talking about the butterfly. Did you know there are over 20,000 different species of butterfly? A lot of them reside in the rainforest. And I am going to show you a short video on some of the most beautiful butterflies in the world. And then we will be drawing the monarch. So before we get started, I will tell you what supplies you will need, and then you will watch a beautiful short video. Our learning goal for today is students will have fun exploring a variety of butterflies that breed throughout the world. Students will explore the various colors of butterflies and draw a monarch butterfly. So for today's supplies, as usual, it's always good to have nice paper, your pencil, and any color materials that you have available, okay? Let's take a look at the many beautiful species of butterflies. Butterflies' wingspan can be up to 11 inches long. There's all different kinds of butterflies, transparent, blue butterflies whose wings you can see through. Butterflies live all over the world and adapt to the ecosystems that vary in each country. Butterflies are magical, and the monarch butterfly flies to Canada to escape the cold northern winter. And then they return to the exact spot. It's like a mystery. Once the temperature reaches 50 degrees, they start to fly as the day warms and the forces come to life. Butterflies are so magical. I am so glad you are sharing this lesson with me. Native Americans thought butterflies were special because first they crawl and then they fly. Wasn't that beautiful? Now let's begin to draw our monarch butterfly. Okay, first we are drawing the thorax. And then we are going to draw the head of the butterfly. Okay. Then we will draw the abdomen of the butterfly. And then we're going to start drawing the wings. So just come around and go on the other side the same, up and around. Okay, and then we're going to come to the thorax and come around. And on the other side as well. And then come around for the wings at the top on each side. And then we will draw the wings at the bottom. So we're going to go in, just a little curve, and over on this side. Okay. Okay, so we drew the hind wings at the bottom, and now we are going to draw the design in the butterfly. Okay, so we drew the 4 wings. These are called the 4 wings. These are called the hind wings. Okay, now here we will draw sort of like an oval shape. And of course, whatever you do on one side, you do on the other. Try very hard to balance it out. Okay, and then we are going to draw 1, 2, 2 shapes on the side, and then up and around, okay, on one side. And then we will do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then we will go up, over, and back around for the top of our 4 wings. Okay, we'll put a little lines on the body, and then we're going to do the antenna, 1 on each side, and a little tiny circle at the top. All right, and the antenna help the butterfly feel surfaces. It also can sense hot or cold, and it can also hear the sounds around it, such as like the wind and so forth. Okay, now over here we're going to put 1, 2, 3 little circles, the same over here, and then 2 little oval shapes here, and a couple of little circles there. 2 little oval shapes over here, and then a couple of smaller circles. And the butterfly the monarch butterfly has little circles and shapes along the forewing as well as the hind wing. All right, now down at the bottom, it's a similar shape like at the top, and 1 over here. Okay, and then another one coming down a little bit longer, as well as over here. Okay, try to straighten that out a little bit. Okay, and then there are several little oval shapes off to the side, as well as over here. You can always render your art, which means to go over it. If you see any area that you need to make it a little better or a little different. So as you can see, I'm just going to go over my shapes here to make sure that they're a little more straight and precise. All right. Just like that. And like that. Now there's also some little shapes down on the hind wing. These are like little white shapes. Those are white, so we will leave them white. I think that looks really pretty. So now we're going to color in the background of the monarch black, and all the shapes are orange, okay? So I will start and speed up the camera and color in the background. Okay, students, I think that looks really great. I know yours does too. So now let's just play around with some plant underneath. Just some fun. Just draw some wispy lines to give our art an added dimension of color underneath our butterfly. And we can also use a little bit of crayon or whatever you're using to put in the background. I'm using a little marker and a little crayon. Okay, and then I'm just going to assemble a few flowers. And you can do the same. They can be in different directions. You know, when I was a little girl, we used to see monarch butterflies everywhere. Now they're very rare. We have to take better care of our planet. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of red in there. You know, Miss Kenji always says to turn our white paper into a masterpiece. I'm going to use my blue marker because I always say it's a beautiful day when I'm having art with my friends. And I'm going to put some clouds all around my butterfly, just kind of here and there. Okay, and then maybe just a few little birds flying in the distance. And I'm just going to take my blue crayon and just give it a little bit of blue so that it's not just white paper. You can always utilize your space that you have to create more color and more beauty. There we go. I think that looks great. Wasn't that exciting? I hope you had a good time with Miss Kenji. I certainly enjoyed your company. And go ahead and add anything to your drawing, your picture that you would like to add. Definitely sign your name. So if anyone sees it, they'll know who the great artist is. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you once again on another exciting art episode. In the meantime, remember, everyone is an artist.